Hello, Danny Francis. Thanks for sending me the email about the property you have for sale on Ottawa River Road in Toledo, Ohio. I took a look at the offering memorandum. I looked at the map and looked at the pictures and I said, that's familiar. I had some land just up the street from this one that I sold not too long ago. My name's Luke Smith. You can look me up in the county records. You can look me up in all kinds of different areas because I like to deal in land. I like to study data. I like to find properties that fit the bill of what I'm trying to do and buy them and figure them out, make them happen and sell them. I've done that all across the country. I've bought and sold over 2,000 properties in the last 10 years or so. I have a passion for that. Somewhere along the way, I started getting into high traffic retail properties. Properties that are, for example, across from a McDonald's. I started saying these are better than a house goes here kinds of properties. These are the properties I could find a business. I should figure out what business goes here and I should get that business to go here and make the property worth more money. Make it its highest and best use. I started working on some of those properties. I spent a lot of time and energy working on those properties, trying to figure them out. I figured out a bunch of these properties. And one of those properties was just up the street from this property that you have for sale. I did a lot of marketing. I print mailers, I send letters to lots of people. I do data and say who goes here based on the traffic and the demographics and the other businesses and who's in the area and who's not in the area. And I reach out to them and I grab them by the ear and I drag them over to the property and say, look at this, this is where you belong. You belong here because the neighbors are doing this business and those neighbors are doing that business. Generally, when those neighbors are doing that business, you should be doing this kind of business next to them. But you're not here and you should be here and I can help you go here. Man, let's make this happen. I like doing that sales pitch. I like doing that with land and figuring it out. Part of that research, I started noticing that the O'Reillys in the area bought some land recently for a pretty good price. That O'Reilly's is doing some pretty good business, and because of that O'Reilly's that's there in front of Kroger near you is doing pretty good business, I think others should be doing that kind of business here as well. I made pitches to those others that belong here for my property, and I got some really good feedback, and I got some information. I can go back to those people. I believe I can get them to go into the vacant space that's on your property. And I would like to work on your property to get those tenants that I've been talking to and working with on my other property into this property. Because of that, I'm asking for some time. I'm making an offer to purchase your building. Included with my offer is proof of funds to be able to pay for it, and I'm asking for some time. I'm asking for some time to go work with the tenants that I got on that previous property up the street that were interested, that were ready to go, that just didn't fit the bill for one reason or another, but I think will fit the bill here, and the building's already built, so I think it'll go a heck of a lot faster than the vacant land I was working on before. If you're willing to give me some time as part of this offer, I would like to purchase your building and make it happen. My name again is Luke Smith. Feel free to look me up all over the internet. Take a look at the proof of funds that's included with this offer and let me know. Let me know if you have any questions or how I can help. Thank you.